Can you hear me? Can we get some twos in the chat if you can hear me? Oi, oi, oi. Oh, you could hear me then. Well, how do we do that? Is it this? Is that how we do it? Can you hear me now? Right. Let's get some freeze in the chat. Let's put some freeze in the chat. If you can hear me. They're saying yes. I've got a so. In fact, I haven't got a so. I've got a so. I've got some freeze. Okay. Is it clear or does it sound like it's coming through to... Is it clear? I don't want to start saying, is it... That's... I've been sat here talking for about 5 minutes. Oh, I've just dropped my Trump coaster. It's okay. It survived. My mum, for my birthday, bought me a Donald Trump coaster. It's glass, but it survived. Much like the Donald in real life. How are we doing? Yeah. Whoops. You know when you pick a glass up and it sticks to the coaster? That just happened. Have you been on the pop? We're always on the pop. Cup of tea. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, cup of tea. Cup of pop's gone every. How are we doing? How are we doing? More importantly, how are you doing? How are you guys doing? I've got BioShock installed on my Xbox, ready to go for some nostalgia. But then I saw this petition, and I was like, I've got to do it. I can, get rid of BioShock, even though that is peak nostalgia. Nostalgia. How are we doing? Yeah, coffee. I don't really drink coffee, but yeah, you could say that it's coffee time. What are we all drinking? Let's put in the chat. What are we all drinking? Are we drinking coffee? Water? 7-Up? Dr. Pepper? Some sort of mix? Red Bull and what? Red Bull coffee 24/7. Vodka. Fair play. Salute to you. Let's put some different music on. Feels like it's been a while. Hey up from Yorkshire. How you doing? I should put a community post out. Let me put a community post out. Let's do that. That'd be a good idea. Put some of your posts, your comments up as well. That would also be a good idea. We got Oddity with water. We got Dan Brown RG with water only. Fair play. Not even like apple and blackcurrant squash. That's 10 out of 10. Apple and blackcurrant is 10 out of 10. Will be coffee in a second. Fair play. If you're in England, that's what, 9:28. Fair play. Rum and Red Bull. Interesting. I missed one. We got Knickknacks with water. We got a lot of waters. A lot of waters in the chat tonight. Fair play. Got rum and... We've got Dwayne. Yeah, his profile photo. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's so funny. That's hilarious. Let me do this community post. Oh, if you guys could see, I've got about 60 memes and photos stuck to my wall in front of me. If you could see what was on my wall, you would be, the police would be disgusted. But you would be like, yeah, it's quite a funny meme to be fair. and it does involve people pictured as that cat. Ty Dan One Clown, you got a gaming channel? No. How? However, I don't know. Potentially one day, it would be quite interesting. I usually just play games that I've already played before, and just nostalgia. I'm really into nostalgia. Let me do this community post. So yeah, BioShock is absolutely a 10 out of 10 nostalgic, and I think it's easily been about, I don't know, 10 years, 12 years since I've last played it. We've got Ben with, I'm going to get to all of your comments. If you've put your drink in the comments, I'm going to get to it. I see teas. We've got Ben with the brandy coffee. We've got me still trying to put this petition in on the post. Happy days, it's done. Okay, so, right, now I can get back to you guys. We've got Mr. Steve, not just Steve. Not just Steve. We've got Mr. Steve. JD, fair play. And this petition as well. Let me give you an update. I don't really want to lose my place. I'll give the update and then I'll scroll back up. Okay. Right, we're back. Okay, I was just turning my TV off. Where were we? Where were we with Mr. Steve with his JD? That's where we were. We got Woo Lee. Just on its own, there are also various red flavors. Potentially JD. He might be on about that fire cinnamon JD. I love that profile photo. I love it. Say what again? Sips red Schlur. You know what? I need to get some Schlur. The only time I've ever seen Schlur is like my parents would have it at a barbecue. Is it alcoholic? Or is it like a mixer? I don't think it's alcoholic. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it's alcoholic. I need to get some Schlur. And put some vodka in it. It's like some fruity stuff. Eating pork scratchings and a pint of tribute. Fair play. Fair play. Yorkshire. Fair play to the Yorkshire people. Now going to sign. Freak. Fair play. I appreciate that. Little known fact. I actually have a license for it. Which I don't really say much on the channel. But yeah, I got a license for it, which I would highly recommend looking at if anyone just. I'll talk more about it. Miss Prim Proper with the Baileys. I also need to get some Baileys. That's something I haven't really. I need to do some more wine. We'll get to the petition in a moment, but yeah, I need to do some more wine. The last time I had wine, I think I was like 17, and it was like gritty, like red wine, gritty red wine. Times fruits. Where's my 20? Dave. He wants to know where his 2025 is. It's I got a couple more days. If you can hold on a couple more days, Dave. I promise you. It's a couple more days, fella. Was on Cornwall, Kev. Shout out from Scoria. We've got signature from Manchester. This isn't my petition, by the way. I'm just spreading the love. Manchester, cider and Sprite convo. Fair play. Got a big smile from. It's the profile photo. Got Rachel. These are my favourite. I gotta tell you. I know I say that a lot, but I gotta tell you. These are my favourite. The ones where the username, like they're really going strong. I really enjoy. We had on the last petition live stream. We had Keir Starmer. Not the actual Keir Starmer, mind you. We had Keir Starmer, and what was it? I swear there was Rachel from accounts. I don't think it was that account in particular. But yeah, fair play. Andy with the T, fair play. Water and biscotti. I'm from Reading, Berkshire. Biscotti's good. Biscotti's good. Total degenerate. I play Rust. I would like to play Rust. I watch two of my favourite YouTubers. They're called Fresh Spawns, and they play a lot of DayZ, and they also play a lot of Rust. He also says, you know the game's going to hook you when they say that they play it, but they say don't play it. Do you know what I mean? That's a solid recommendation. Signed and shared. Got this fella here, this clown fella, this crazy clown fella. Let's see where we are now. 7,260 in the last hour. I think it's I think it's going to be another one. I think it's going to be another one. We've got a starred. We got Willie FM Radio, Clown Rocks, a real patriot, 100% salute, love heart, subscribe, exclamation mark. Fair play. I appreciate that. I appreciate the $2. I appreciate that. I can't hold until 20. You cheater kid, you'll stay. You will stay. You're staying with us. 4 days. Soon to be 3 days. It's going to be in a couple of hours' time, cheater kid. It's going to be 3 days. You can hold on with us, right? You can hold on. Blood Nose, yeah, fair play. Where are you from, Blood Nose? You put earlier on in the chat that you're from overseas. Where are you from? Fair play. Yorkshire tea, obviously. Special brew. I'm too. It is. It's getting. It's a bit like tobacco, smoking. They made that too expensive. Let me refresh the map. You guys love up to date. I mean, I love up to date numbers. It gets me. The reason why I did the petition live stream previously, right? You'll love this, right? It was raining, so I was chilling with my mate. It was about 4:20 in the afternoon. It was about 4:20 in the afternoon, and I was chilling with my mate, sat in his van because it was raining, sort of boxing it, so to speak, and we were watching the petition counter. This was on the general election petition live stream, and we were watching the counter, and I was like, I'm watching it, he's watching it, like Phil's watching it. We can't be the only people. Can't be the only people. So Miss Prim Proper, she says that she was teetotal until Sir Savaloy got into number 10. Now I've got a cupboard full of alcohol. I'm in New England, mate. Fair play. I like Miss Prim, but we're not gonna gloss past that. I like the cupboard full of alcohol. I appreciate that. I'm in New England, mate. Fair play. Fair play. Fair play. And also, it's on like the same sort of equator line. Like it's gonna look. They call it New England, but it's also gonna look a lot like New England. Ty Dan, I'm in the South UK. Fair play. Fair play. Just north of the Isle of Wight. Fair play. Bolton. Got David. Sign. Come on, people, come on. Sign. Dover. Same Steve. Signed and shared. We got Kerry with the signature and the sharing. I appreciate that. Cannock Chase. England is much more dark this time of year. It really is. It really is. It's rising quick, fellas. I know I keep saying fellas. I know we got some fellas in the. I know we got some females in the chat. But don't you remember? When was it? So 9:35. This was the message at 9:35. Was 7,260 signatures, right? 9:35. But at 9:38, it's 7,480 signatures. When I started the stream, it was 3,000 signatures every hour. It's doubled that. That is on this channel. like we like to say, pretty mental, pretty mad. Another 4 months of cold and dark. I suppose it will be. I suppose it will be. It's annoying. I keep telling the kids every year, right? I've got 2 kids. They're about the age of 10, right? I keep telling my kids, or telling myself rather. I keep saying, you know how like it gets dark in the winter, and I feel like because it gets darker, I feel like I could send my kids to bed earlier. Do you know what I mean? Like I could proper con them. Do you know what I mean? 6 p.m. It's dark. I could be like, oh, you know, kids, bedtime now. 6 p.m. Living the dream. But I never do. I never do. It gets to every single winter, and they're up at like 10:30. I'm like, well, how did this happen? It got dark 4 hours ago. And every summer, I tell myself, I say, you wait till winter. I'm going to give them some mad bedtime. They're like 5:30 bedtimes. Never happens. I like them too much, and they like me too much. Click the like. Fair play, cheater kid. You're making it until 2025 at the minimum. Some would say you got to make it till GTA 6, and you know that's going to give you a time horizon of basically forever. Got Frizz with a very, very concerning profile photo. I almost dropped the coaster. Whoever was here for the coaster drop at the beginning, I almost did it again. Don't forget to like the stream. I appreciate that. 7,800 signatures in the last hour. This is growing. This is proper. Where was it when you joined the chat? What number was it? Let me put that in. I got a big mic in the way. What number did you? Question mark. What number did you sign at? Fair play. Huge mic in the way. 31. Is he 31,000 or 31? What do we reckon? Who's Tyler? I don't know if 2C will, because they've got the pledge. They've got the pledge, which is, I think it's just like an email, like get your email sort of thing, and mobile number. But it, you know, to each his own. I think it's just get your email, get your mobile number, so they can, you know, do their own thing. But to each his own. 37,000-ish. There's the videos coming out tomorrow, and I think it was 19 passing to 20. So it was the velocity, really. And you don't really get to use that word very often. Velocity. It was the velocity of that's great, sure. How to sign. Jennifer. Long-term Jennifer. Someone call her just joined Jennifer, but no, it's long-term Jennifer. That's the petition link. If you can type it out. I know we're not in the generation of typing long things out. It should be pinned. I think it should be pinned. Oh. I'll drink to that, David. You got to appreciate the effort. You really do. It might be the same person. You never know. It might be the same person. Oh, I don't know why it gets me, but just someone who's willing to go through the effort to make a profile on YouTube like this. You know, it's not like it's you need mobile numbers. You know, you need the Google account. Google always watching. If you have too many accounts, they might not like you. To go for the whole effort of making a profile. I bet he's loving this at the moment. And you should. We're just about to pass 40,000 on the petition stream. 40,000. It was 20,000 when we started. 40,000. But yeah, anyone who goes through the effort of making a profile with the profile photo with David Lammy, has anyone seen Rachel from Accounts? Have we got Rachel from Accounts there? It will kind of prove that they're not the same person. But even if it is, fair play. It's just even... Maybe it really is. Oh, Blood Nose. Blood Nose. Who I hear is a certified mod. Who, at this point in time, I could probably do with a certified mod. But yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is actually looking for Rachel from Accounts. 40k. Let's get some 40ks in the chat. 40k. In the chat. I need a mic arm. That's what I need. I do have one, but it's not heavy enough. It's not it can't hold the mic. The mic's too heavy. I mean, we got Woo Lee. He's predicting 100,000. I don't know, and I don't want to jump on the 100,000 bandwagon here. You know, I don't want to be second in line here to Woo Lee. But I reckon Woo Lee's onto something. Let's get some ones in the chat. If Woo Lee is onto something with this 100,000, if it's gonna hit 100,000, if you think Woo Lee is correct, let's get some ones in the chat. I want to see some ones. Woo Lee, this is your moment, fella. We got ones. We got come on. We got ones. All sorts of ones. Many ones. All of the ones. Ones like you wouldn't believe. Ones that you've never seen before. Ones that, quite frankly, would astonish you. Ones that didn't exist 10 years ago. We got Andy, the Gabby Cabby, with the one. He's given it a second one. More ones than you could ever imagine. Dwayne with the ones. Blood Nose one. I bet Woo Lee. Where is he? We agree with you, Woo Lee. It might hit 100,000. I got to tell you, if I was a viewer and I was Woo Lee, that profile photo. That's 10 out of 10. Yeah, if I was Woo Lee, I'd be loving this. This is more ones. We got Dazzler ones. Hi Andy. Yeah, we got Andy, the Gabby Cabby. I'd love to. Next time I don't know. We've been on like one holiday in the last like 10 years. I've been on like one holiday in the last 10 years, and that was taking the kids to Malta. But Andy, next time I need a taxi to the airport, it'd be hilarious. My parents would be like, "Do you know each other?" I'd be like, "Yeah, it's good. We're good." Does that cat have 9 lives? I think he might. See, you got Andy the Cabby. This is breaking news. This is tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video is going to be called David Lammy gave a shout out to Andy the Gabby Cabby. Apparently we can all get away with clickbait. That could be tomorrow's video. Thanks, Woo. Is Woo? Yeah, Woo's here. How does it feel, Woo? Man of the hour. Woo's predicting 100,000. If we didn't know, Woo's predicting. I'm predicting 100,000. People love it. Yeah, it's also the numbers. Like, it's just, you could just see like all of these people. These are actual human beings going onto their phone, telling their. One person said in the chat earlier on, you'll have to forgive me, I can't remember his name. I don't even remember the names of the people I work with. But he said that he woke up the wife to sign this petition, which, like, fair play. Fair play. Rachel from accounts is back here. Wooley's forcing his neighbour. That's why he's so certain on the 100,000. He lives in Tower Hamlets, where there's about 500,000 people. And by his neighbours, he means like 10,000 people. Just looked, it said it was closed. Now, wide open. Wide open. You've got to strike while the iron's hot. I'm going to see my parents tomorrow. I'm going to say, Mum, have you signed it? Even before she tells me no, I'm going to say, why not? Stop trolling, yeah. To be fair, it was on the previous petition. It was one of those things where same sort of thing, really. Let's see what it was in the last hour. Oh, 8,518. I got to upgrade the banner. The banner is... That's unbelievable. Look at that. Doubled overnight. Over the hour, even. Got another starred comment. Oh, no, it's Willie. Fair play. Salute you for the... I wish it was actually... You know, I'd love to have a $2 note. And I'd stick that on the wall next to all of the maps. Let me... next to all of the memes. Let me refresh the map. Now someone mentioned it. Yeah, no, Jeff. Legitimate Jeff. Legitimate Jeff. You'll have to forgive me for coughing. You'll have to forgive me for coughing. But yeah. It is very interesting, the areas, because look at London. They're like, nah, I'm not going to sign it. Well, they might actually be. No, I'm not going to sign it. I'm not going to sign it. This petition. No. No sign. No signed petition. That's basically what's going on in there. Also, it's the other cities. So Birmingham. This is Birmingham. Birmingham. Ayub Khan MP. Shabana Mahmood MP. And that's that one. Tahir Ali MP. Preet Kaur MP. Al Khan's MP. Oh, Jess Phillips. It's a right scene over there. What else we got? Leicester. Is this Leicester? Yeah, this is Leicester. Shockat Adam. This is where they're not so the lighter it is, the less signatures. Or like Build or Dice says, the more pale it is. So Leicester South, you got Shockat Adam. Very. I mean, if I've ever heard an English name here, Shockat Adam. That is 10 out of 10. We got Shivani Raja, MP, Leicester East. There's no signatures in Leicester East. We've got Shivani. And we got Liz Kendall. Liz Kendall was English. At least I need to double check that. But now, what I did find interesting though, so in the top corner of this map, you've got where it says 148 signatures. Rupert Lowe, who's the Reform, and you've got. So I'm going to show you. This is some interesting stuff here. Interesting stuff. So the highest sort of signed areas, or the areas with the most amount of signatures, rather, or whatever the proper English way of saying it is. I mean, I could say it how I want. The proportion of the highest signatures are all Reform MP areas, if that makes sense. So you got Rupert Lowe, who is the MP that everyone loves at the moment. He does come out with some good stuff. He's in a high area. You've got Clacton down here, Nigel Farage. Again, that's another high area of signatures. You've got South Basildon and East Thurrock. James McMurdoch MP. Again, another high signature area. So it does sort of seem like it's the Reform sort of areas, which is interesting. But as it develops, as you get more information, more data, more numbers, more signatures, have we got a Tony Blair in the chat? Don't tell me we've got a Tony Blair in the chat. Can't see it. Tony Blair, if you... We've got Wooly. Bribed his friend. I bet it was a Labara Mobile. I bet that's what they all... I bet Tower Hamlets, they all use Labara Mobile. And I'm struggling to think of the other ones. I can't see any Tony Blairs. Oh. Tony, what you doing, Tony? Have you signed? Has Tony signed? We've got Tony Blair in the chat. Come on. It's clearly the authentic Tony Blair. Yeah, there's no two ways about it. I'm not going to come out with some clickbait video tomorrow. So the title's going to be, we had Tony Blair in the chat, Rachel Reeves from Accounts in the chat, and we also had David Lammy in the chat. We got Tony Blair. Is he a sir? Unbelievable. Tony Blair in the chat. I'm going to call my dad. It's clearly the real one. I don't want to hear no conspiracy theories, you know. Yeah, George Bush. It's quite. I honestly, I think everyone here should have just find something to model, and just everyone should have some sort of political account, whether it's anonymous or not. You know, it's completely down to you. But yeah, you should all, you've everyone here, all 265 people in the chat. Every one of you has got something to offer in terms of your opinion. You know, whether it's Twitter, TikTok's good. TikTok will give you views. You know, even if you've got like 12 followers. Like if anyone's got TikTok on their phone at the moment, I'm on my third TikTok account, and that was banned, so I can't have it on my phone because they like lock your phone from not having it. And it was for a meme. I got banned 3 times from TikTok for a meme. I won't tell you who was on the meme, but he tried to win World War II. But we'll leave it at that. I forgot where I was. I got sidetracked by what got me kicked off of TikTok. Oh, that's where I was. You've all got something to offer. How could I forget that? You sat there chilling. You have something to offer. So whether it's an anonymous TikTok account or public Twitter or Facebook, anything like that, just, you know, your opinions, you've got something to offer. You know, whether you do your full name or you just call it something like, I don't know, the British person, you know, BLM memes. No, it was the guy who tried to win WW2. If you want to put some WWF spin on it. Yeah, I wish I could show you, but I imagine the same thing would sort of happen here, to be fair. But yeah, I'm a keyboard warrior. See, even just the name, Miss Prim Proper. You know, you should yeah, start some sort of anonymous. Have we still got the music playing? Yeah, we do. Yeah. But we lost. You know what? First, I've gone through quite. I won't explain the journey. The journey will get me. The journey will get me done over. But let me change the music. Do you want me to turn the music down? I'm going to do it anyway. Let's put it on to 15. Sweet. That's playing. This is unbelievable. We had Andy the Gabby Cabby. We had Tony Blair, David Lammy, Rachel from Accounts, I'm pretty sure we had Keir Starmer. I think we did. Just about 10,000 in an hour. Yeah, 9,200. This is rising fast. This is rising. These are numbers like you wouldn't believe. These are numbers that you've never seen before, as Trump would say. They're large numbers, big numbers, huge numbers, gigantic numbers, enormous numbers. Can you put music on from Tekken 2? I was heavily into Tekken as a kid. I can't remember. I'm fairly certain it was Tekken 3 with Yoshimitsu. Although I'm fairly certain he was probably in all of them. Yoshimitsu was 10 out of 10. King. I was either Yoshimitsu or King. You wouldn't find me anywhere else. Yoshimitsu or King. Was it King? It was King. With the tiger mask. I was either Yoshimitsu or you ain't going to find me anywhere else on Tekken other than Yoshimitsu or King. And we're talking, I don't know, I'd have been like 11. You know. You imagine that. It's hilarious. Is that Doom or MF Doom? I like them both, but MF Doom. Yeah, King. Yeah. King was good. I mean, he's got a lion as a face. You know, I mean, how can you mess with a guy? Oh, as a stand-up comedian. Who was it? Might have been Dave Chappelle or Joe Rogan. Who was it? It was not about Blade. I can't remember who it was. That's a shame. Anyway, there was a stand-up comedian. I can't remember who. I think it might have been Dave Chappelle. Anyway, he was on about Blade with Wesley Snipes, and he was, you know, you can't mess with Wesley Snipes. He's half vampire. I think it was either Paul Mooney or Dave Chappelle. Jack was better. I'm gonna have to start getting up some pictures of some Tekken characters there. Why are there less? See, this is what we had on the last one. Browser head teacher with the IQ of the IQs we've never seen before. Why is it that Scotland don't sign these petitions? They didn't on the previous one either. Interesting. We got Ben. Don't get me started on MF Doom. All caps. And he put it in all caps. You won't shut me up. The NHS, you know, that was I'll never forget that. I've got, I don't know if you can hear this. If we've got some MF Doom fans in the chat, I'm going to bang something here. That is a metal MF Doom mask. Yeah. I got it, I don't know, about 8 or 9 years ago. It was on eBay. I think it was 15 quid. It was from India. And someone forged it out of steel. I thought it was a bargain. I don't think I was working at the time. And I was like, 15 quid? No job? Bargain's a bargain. Rhinestone cowboy. Scotland doesn't suffer with them like we do. You know what? Mick Hardstaff. Or as we like to call you, Mick High IQ Hardstaff. It's actually a fair point. Because they've kind of got a different situation. So they're like, yeah, I don't need to sign. We've got our own government. So that's to be fair, that's actually, yeah. Fair play. I bet the Scots are laughing. Yeah. They're laughing. In their accents. Which I always find accents one of the most interesting things. Because you don't even have to cover a lot of distance before you end up being unable to hear the English person. Oh no. We've had Tony Blair in the chat. We've had Andy the Gabby Cabby. We've had David Lammy. We've had them all. We've had Rachel from Accounts. We've got Jeff. We've got Jeff in the chat. Oh. I'm going to assume it's the real one. because I'm going to assume that he's still here. So I'm going to assume it's the real one. But how you doing? Rough couple years. I would ask how the missus is, but I'm assuming there hasn't really been a lot of contact. But that's understandable. That's understandable. Probably for the best as well. You probably... I love females, fellas. I love the females, but Jeff, you must admit, you've probably had a peaceful couple of years. You probably haven't been moaned at very much. We got Miss Prim Proper. Jeffrey is in the house. He is in the house. We got the real Jeff. The real Jeff. How's you? We got Woo Lee, the trend setter himself. Woo Lee, how was your Pleasure Island, Jeff? Epstein is in a small state in the Middle East and is still alive. That would be an interesting development. We are just about to pass 10,000 signatures in the hour. This is spicing up, fellas. So I'm trying to think back now. So when I did the video, I was the first to do the video on the petition and the first to do the live stream. And when I did it, it was... So I think the petition at that point in time was about 3 days old. Let me know if the audio levels are all good, all sorted. But I think the petition at that point in time was about 2 or 3 days old. I think it took a while for it to pick up. 2 or 3 days to pick. When did this one start? It works in reverse. I'd have to work that out. But yeah, so 26th of May, it would be the 6th month. So anyway, I actually think that this was faster at this stage in the game. Audio level is okay. Hey, cheater, as long as you're okay. Me and you, we're making it to 2025. They might not believe in us, but we're making it. We're making it. Saw Epstein in B&M the other day. I like B&M, but you must admit, and I know I say that on the channel, but it's one of those phrases I say in my usual day-to-day level. You must admit, whenever you buy a toy from B&M, it breaks very quickly, you know? Music volume needs a slight tweak up. I always err on the side of caution. I'm going to take it to 18. Erring on the side of caution here, fellas. Clicked on the link and it says closed. I'm on it now. It is speeding up like you wouldn't believe. It's speeding up almost as fast as our deterioration. Because we are now at... We've got Sam King, who's the real king. Signed, keep up the good work, clown. I appreciate that. You wouldn't believe the effort. You wouldn't believe the effort. You just... I wouldn't have believed it before I started the channel. I just you just got a couple of videos, but it's the dailiest. But yeah, it's so enjoyable. Like, I've gone from playing Xbox and just sort of chilling in my spare time to doing this, because I enjoy this. I hadn't realised there was music. That's kind of the idea. That's kind of what I was going for, to be fair. We got Nunk Fish with the important question here. Anyone enjoy multiplayer? I'm going to spoiler warning me. GoldenEye 64 back in the day. That was my dad. He was Odd Job. Was his man. He was Odd Job. 10 out of 10. Always Odd Job. I mean, you throw a hat at people. You've won it. You know, you've won it. Your counter slay. But Prim Proper. I thought we were friends, Prim Proper. Counter slow. Let me refresh it. Oh, awkward. Where did you planned that? That's where it refreshed to. Someone had a good comment. Where was it? 4-player split screen. Yeah. My son, he's almost 10. He's good at COD, Call of Duty. Kill death ratio of 3 the other day. Would you believe it? KD ratio of 3. I've challenged into a game, but we haven't done it yet. I will, if it goes my way, I'll let you know of the result. And if it doesn't, no, I still will. I like to keep it transparent. Where was that comment? MJ? Is that Michael Jackson? Is that what we're doing? You know what? That man could sing. If we're doing the Michael Jackson thing, I'm just going to say that man had some serious bangers. You know what? There was one question, and I'll get to your comments in a second. But I spent obviously Christmas with my parents, and there was one question that I wanted to ask, or a couple of questions I wanted to ask my mum and dad, was about George Michael. I know we're going to have some George Michael fans in the chat, but I just wanted to ask if she knew the whole time that he was that way inclined, so to speak, because you look back on the 90s and with the fashion, was it easy to spot? Was it hard to spot? These are the sort of questions I'm gonna ask my mum next time I see her tomorrow. They only live down the road, my mum and dad, so I'm gonna ask her tomorrow. And also, how does she feel when George Michael moved on? Because she was like a mad George Michael fan. Same with Princess Diana, because I went to the funeral of that. I saw it on the motorway. That's what I mean. We got Rally on a Hill. I'm seeing channels already sharing this link. Yeah, I know. It's quite. We have just passed 10,000 signatures in an hour, and I would say this is faster than last time. I don't want to sound like Coach Greg Doucette. If we've got any Greg Doucette fans in the chat, but this may be faster than last time, harder than last time, stronger than last time. My mate Ben owned the N64. Yeah, it was, for me, I never had an N64. I've played so much GoldenEye. It's insane. I never had an N64. It was my next door neighbours. World of Tanks. I've played that before. I couldn't get into it. I've played that before. I did like it. I really wanted to get into it. I didn't give it enough time. It wasn't the game, it was me. I didn't get enough time. But I really enjoyed the Warship one. What was it called? You'll put it in the chat. Warship Thunder? No, I'm thinking of War Thunder. What was it called? The Warship one. I really enjoyed that one. You've sent me back, what, 15, 20 years? Immediately there. Lilac Wars. You're gonna get me with the nostalgia of Lilac Wars, so much so that I'm gonna put that into my watch later on my YouTube, so I can watch some Lilac Wars. Wait, the full walkthrough of Lilac Wars is 1 hour. I swear I couldn't even get past mission 1 when I was a kid at my neighbour's. Unbelievable. I'm skimming past your comments here. You'll have to forgive me. World of Warships. World of Warships. We got a couple of World of Warships in the chat. Jennifer, would you believe? Jennifer, we got a new petition. And it's growing faster. And the general election was never going to happen, but this one's a bit more of I'd like to see their response on this one. But yeah, how you doing, Jennifer? How you doing? Regular commenter. I'm seeing a lot of familiar names in the chat. I've got, if you can hear the puffs, I've got my Ariza Solo, if that, and my can card. If that's a niche reference. I've got an Ariza Solo and a can card. You can Google that and figure out what that is. I'm gonna ZX81. That rings a bell. It rings a bell. Now, for me, so PlayStation 1. No, sorry, Sega. PlayStation 1, PS2. Then I switched to Xbox. My brother at the time, he worked for HMV, and he ended up getting an Xbox, and I switched. That's when I took the fork in the road from PlayStation 1, 2 to Xbox 360. And I haven't. I'm still an Xboxer. I recently completed San Andreas again for the millionth time. I really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. Fluff with no profile photo. This time the Pro. That's all that water I've been drinking out of. Yeah. This time the poll is about the actual problem. The last time it was a problem about the problem, if that makes any sense. And you know what? It does make sense, Fluff. It makes perfect sense. Because this one's a bit more specific, if that makes sense. A bit more specific. And a bit more relevant to the UK, and a bit more, like I say, I think the fact that it's a bit more specific is going to sort of do it well. Palm leaf pipes. No, don't remember that. Is that a game or something to do with the CAN card and my license, which everyone should get? Easy to get as well. Easy to get. Make no mistake, it was easy to get my 420 license. Was a Master System kid. Then on to SNES, then PS1, 2, 3, then PC. Interesting. Early adopter to PC, to be fair. Early adopter. I haven't installed a game on this PC. I bought a PC. £1,100. Unbelievable. It was about 18 months ago now. Obviously for the YouTube, I couldn't do it on a laptop anymore. The laptop was going too slow. So I needed a PC. So I had to get 2 monitors and a PC, which struck me out. But it needed to be done because I couldn't. The laptop was too slow, and I was like, I can't keep up the rhythm with the laptop and edit videos and export them. So I needed to get a PC. Anyway, I haven't installed it. I haven't installed a game on it yet because I just think it would end up sort of making it a little bit slower. But yeah, not many signatures coming from London, says Sam King, regular commenter King. And yeah, that was the theme last time. No, London are not going to sign, or as they would say, London is not going to sign. Scotland is someone established in the chat earlier on. Fair play to him. Is Scotland's got its own thing. Same with Birmingham. You know, Birmingham's got its own thing. Leicester's got its own thing. Bristol down here's got its own thing. Where are we? We got Manchester. No, Liverpool. Then we got Manchester doing their own thing. It's just the cities, really, you know. I bought a PC back in 1992, and it was 12 megahertz and cost $1,200. Yeah, I can imagine. There's an episode of Friends where Chandler gets a PC, and he gets it out of the coffee shop. What's it called? Central Perk. I'll get a drink in a minute. He gets it out of the coffee shop and he's like, you wouldn't believe it, guys. It's got 8 megabytes of RAM, 1 kilohertz processor. And it's like 5-inch screen. And that's what it was back in the day. I keep telling my kids, they wouldn't believe it. Feeling old, aren't we all? I want to live forever. That's all I want to do. I want to live forever. Dave, I remember your face from last time in the last petition when you were a regular commenter on the last petition. If you were, fair play. If you weren't, welcome. But I think you were. Dave. No Migration Dave, they call him. Or maybe they do. I don't know. I'm just giving you nicknames here. All over the place. All over the place. Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, see, people, they start to recognise names. It's all good. We're all friends here. Dragon's Lair. First 3D game at the arcade. I'm going to make a drink of water. Obviously. If you give me 30 seconds, I think I can be back in 30. I mean, you feel free to time me. I reckon I could do it under 30 seconds. I think I can get a drink in under 30 seconds. Closing the borders won't stop it. So Sam King put, so when it comes to and I will do a gaming channel. But first, let me go get a drink. Wait there, fellas. 25 seconds is the rumour on the street. 24 seconds, some would say. 24 seconds. Look at that. Would you believe it? Unbelievable. Someone's counting down. They're counting down. That's hilarious. I love you. I love all of you. I really do. Someone's counting down. You can finish the count. We're back. You can finish the count. Come on now. Get your skates on. We got Scott signed. Bob Dog, get your skates on. Scott signed. Liberator. I remember that name. Previous commenter from the previous live stream. Fair play. Salute. You need to do regular live streams. I do. You know what it is? It's work. If I didn't work and I need... Some would say, including me, would say that I need to grow a pair and do this full time. But I've got 2 kids, you know, and it's the keeping it consistent. It's, you know. But if I did it because I could be like, oh, you know, every Wednesday, every Tuesday, every day of the week, you know, I'll do so many live streams that the police will want to arrest me for doing nothing in the street, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah. I'd do some live streams, regular live streams at that. It'll be quite fun, even if there's nothing going on, you know, just seeing how you guys are. You know, seeing how you guys deal with it. I'm sure there's some tips that you could give me. You know, like how do you guys deal with the situation? I just take the mick. Does it do any good? I don't know. Some people would say no, it doesn't do you any good. In fact, it's worse. It makes you feel worse. But they'd be wrong. You need 100,000 before you go for it. Yeah, true. Well, depends on the numbers. It depends what the niche and the numbers, the length of the videos, things like that. But yeah, potentially. How is a guy like you not sponsored by a VPN service? I know. It would be. I'd feel bad. The only Dan Wootton, I was 90% of the way through recording a video, but it would be a half an hour video explaining one of the links on Dan Wootton's videos sends you to a website that it's not a thing. It's olive oil. They're not. But I had to, I cancelled it because to do the petition one. But like I said, it would have been a half an hour video and it's a whole big thing. But yeah. A VPN service sponsorship, but I don't think I would, because you know what? For me personally, one of my most hated phrases is, "I'm going to tell you, right here I am now. I am going to tell you one of my most hated phrases to hear. So this video is sponsored, but I'm off. I am literally off. The moment they tell me that it's potentially sponsored by someone, I don't exist anymore. I'm off. Or I tap the screen a couple times to scan it forward the 10 seconds, so it's about a minute. And I'm gonna mispronounce his name. You'll have to forgive me. This is a double mispronunciation here. Rico Bielfeld, love your channel and work. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Keep up the great work, my G. Fair play. Fair play, G. Fair play. Have you... Oh, if I ever do a sponsored thing, I might start it with that. Have you ever had an accident that wasn't your fault? Oh, that's 10 out of 10. I might write that down. If I ever do a sponsored segment, I might start it with that. That's hilarious. Prim Proper. Prim, she's no drama with Prim Proper. She's unsubscribing from when they start plugging a product. Yeah. It's you know, it's what YouTubers do. It's money, I guess. I wouldn't, you know, it's cliche to say, you know, oh, I wouldn't pick a sponsored segment. Anyone can say that, but I'm very cheap. My kids would confirm it. If they were awake at the moment, they would confirm that yes, Dad is in fact cheap. They would sign a sworn affidavit to say that I am cheap. And I don't really have a lot of products. Like wireless headphones, I think is very good. But yeah, got it out of I just like the high energy introductions. I think a high energy, because I think I'm at risk of sounding bored, and I'm not bored. I'm switched on, you know, unhinged, unbuttered, unzipped, uninvited, uncensored, unwelcome. I'm ready to go. But I just sort of think that some people, in like in your day-to-day voice, you might sound potentially a bit bored. So that's why I go in at 200%. I didn't see your comment on George Michael. Let me go back. Lynn's random stuff. I'd be interested. Oh, I do. Okay. I'm a George Michael fan, and oh yes, we still fancied him. I bet you did. I bet you did with that long hair and everything. I bet you did. I bet you did. That's the thing. I bet I want to ask my mum. I want to say, Mum, how upset were you? How upset were you when you found out about George Michael? I bet she was furious. I bet she knew. Same as yourself. I bet you knew. But you were like, I bet he is. It's George Michael fella. Got that rhythm. Got that hair. No girlfriend? Not a chance. I bet you knew, but I bet you were gutted. We didn't know when he first hit song with Andrew Ridgeley, but we didn't care when we found out. I bet you still would. I bet you would. That's crazy. You're doing fine without selling anything. Yeah, it's just information free. It's information. No one wants to, free information. It's all good. You shouldn't charge for it. I'm not going to get you. There's no, Clown World Plus. No. I'd feel bad even putting one video behind the membership segment. The members do get the videos early. There's about 7 videos uploaded early. So if you are a member, you can watch 7 videos now uploaded early. But they will eventually become free over the days. I'll just never put anything behind a paywall. I don't like paywalls. I'm cheap. You are dealing with a very cheap individual here. Okay. I'm never going to put anything behind a paywall because I know how paywalls feel. You got to click on something and they're like, well, we need your card. I know how that feels. You are dealing with you're dealing with a very cheap individual. So there's no paywalls, I can assure you. No paywalls, never. I don't even like mid-roll ads. There's no mid-roll ads either. If a video's over 8 minutes, don't care. No mid-rolls. There's one on the first that's already uploaded. It's 13 minutes. Or I could add some mid-roll ads to that. You know, mid-roll ads. I'm not good. No, nobody wants to sit there and just get interrupted. It's just awful. It's awful. Blood Nose. I tried to create a Joe Biden account, but got locked out after 24 hours, I bet. Was it a fan account? He's got no fans. No fans. Clown World Masks. That'll be interesting. I am not a Reform member. I am not. I am politically homeless. If we've got any politically homeless people in the chat. I'm sure we do. I'm sure we have one. I'm sure we have one or two politically homeless people in the chat. Yeah, mid-rolls are very annoying. Upstairs, on my TV upstairs in my bedroom, I'm not signed in. I just let the kids watch what they want to watch, and it doesn't sort of ruin my suggestions. But there's no YouTube Premium, and oh my God, it's like you'll get 30 seconds into a video and they'll get you with an ad. It's like, but I'm there. I'm here. I want to watch the video, but now I'm watching something about Colgate. Leave me alone. Oy. But yeah, and I once, you'll get this right. I'm going to make a move in a moment, but I once, it was in the YouTube studio. You'll love this, right? I wish I screenshotted it. There's a lot of things that I wish I screenshotted, but this is one of the most important things I wish I screenshotted. It said, if you want to increase it, it said, consider adding mid-roll ads if you want to increase your revenue by 4 to 6%. So between 4 and 6%. So these YouTubers, and obviously I'm a YouTuber as well, I don't want to talk about them. I talk enough about YouTube as it is, and then they call me fake news for being correct, but that's another story. Tehran Tusi. But they put these mid-roll ads in to make an extra 4 to 6%, which is like, who's making 4% just to make thousands of people? Like, you're going to make thousands of people sit through a mid-roll ad to make 4%. What? No? Swivel? Yeah, YouTube. I'm a very cheap person, but YouTube Premium is one of the subscriptions that I have. PJ, he'll say anything. He'll be like, he really will. He will literally sell you anything. He'll just be like, now you might be wondering how I write all of my videos. Well, I write using this pen. It's 1999. But it's what, it's what they have to do. It's what they have to do. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I might jump off the mic now and leave this going. And this is shaped because I want to get an early start. And the reason why I want to get an early start is because I think overnight and in the morning, I think this is gonna grow big. Big league, as some very orange people would say. So I'm gonna leave this stream up. Not sure for how long, but if you want to watch it, I like watching numbers. I'm going to watch all of these numbers with you. I'm going to be in the chat, but I'm just going to check on my kids and things like that. I'll leave the chat up and everything like that. But yeah, one sec. Let me just sort this out. But yeah, I'll leave the chat up. It's almost at 50,000. Ex-Submariner. Fair play. I recognise you from last time. Let's watch the numbers grow. Yeah, let's watch. I'm going to put your comments on the screen as well. So I appreciate that. Leave the music. Yeah, I'll leave the music on. In fact, I'll turn the music. Let me change the music. Let me turn it up a bit. I think it was on 30, if I'm not mistaken. I may be mistaken. I am a clown at the end of the day. Top man. Yo, I feel like this fella's just joining. I feel rude now. I feel rude. I feel like I should stay on for another 2 hours. So we've got Chuck Norris in the chat. We've had Tony Blair. We had Jeff, Rachel from accounts, Keir Starmer. Everyone in the chat. I love you guys. I really do. It's such a privileged position. It really is. I know it's probably cringe to say, and I'm probably having some late fireside chat with you. But it's such a privileged position. We've got the old Sky menu music. You know what, fellas? I think Nunkfish might be onto something here. You might need to, now that you mention it. Who's that for? Salute you. The man at the, I bet he stayed. I bet he needs a toilet or something like that. You know, he's got something to do. But he's like, man at the hour. We'll be back. Twice Baked Spuds, who is, we're going to call him Research Ralph. His name ain't Ralph. I don't know what it is, but we're going to call him Research Ralph. He needs to start a page. He's good. Is that old petition still active? It is. It's very slow. It's going up at like 90 per hour, whereas this is going up at almost 10,000 per hour. Team signed. What an interesting profile photo from Team Assigned and CFAX. I love it. It is CFAX. Do they send branded mail to you? Interesting question. Interesting. I bet they do. I personally, I would, if I ran a political like a campaign, political party, I would have my branding on the envelope. But then again, would you? Because on one side, you want the branding, you want people to know that people are signing up, but on the other hand, you are sort of doing your audience in. You know what I mean? Maybe they don't want people to know that they're getting reform letters. I think if it was me, I'd probably put a poll out and I'd probably go with whatever was 50%. One people, one culture, one nation. Yeah. Even if it's, Sudanese Steve. If Sudanese Steve was in Sudan, I'm a fan. One government, one currency. I like how you said money, not currency. Are you into the gold and silver thing? Salute if you are. You said currency, not money. I appreciate that. Clown, why not? I was going to go a couple of minutes. This always happens, and I never leave because I could just rant forever. Literally forever. Why not start your own party? So many are disillusioned by how populist and globalist Nigel is. My political party would be called the I'm going to leave you alone party. And we would just, you do you. You're smarter than we are. Do you know what I mean? Like the government are like sat at a desk 100 miles away and they know best for you. No. You know best for you. The ranting party. Oh, I recognise that profile photo from last time. Are you in the chat from the petition? I reckon, even though it is literally just a San Andreas Hummer going down the road, I remember that profile photo. Isn't it weird how brains work? Yeah, been in before, yeah. Isn't that weird how a San Andreas square 1-inch profile photo can stick with you? That's really weird. How that's stuck in my mind from what? 2 months ago? Month and a half? Wondrous things minds are. Someone put Nigel isn't perfect, and to be fair, no one is. I can't find the comment. Where is it? It's a shame. Oh, here we go. Blenny. I recognise that one. for some reason. I recognise it less. I do recognise it. Blends Blanny. Nigel isn't perfect, but he's the best we got. True, he's not perfect. No one is. No one is. But yeah, I'm going to jump off now. Vice City is 10 out of 10. Absolute 10 out of 10. I'm going to jump off the mic at least, and I'm going to, in fact, should we stay till 50? We're going to stay till 50. I know that's 1100. Yeah, I think we will. GTA 4 is the best GTA. Nico is... There's one migrant who I think we should allow in. Having said that, maybe we shouldn't allow him in. But that migrant is Nico Bellic. He is 10 out of 10. It really is, yeah. 2 minutes until 50k. Yeah, I agree, yeah. Go on. Let's put some ones in the chat. If you want me to stay until 50k, let's get some ones in the chat. Get some ones in the chat if we should stay till 50k. We got a 1. I'm staying. Happy day. We got more ones. Staying even more. Staying like you wouldn't believe. Staying that you've never seen before. More stay. Oh, we got Dwayne. I love that. I would love for you to see the memes that I've got on my wall. There is no way on earth I could show you the memes that I've got on my wall, and the photos and the quotes. I've got quotes you wouldn't believe from a certain someone you wouldn't believe. Got ones. Wu Lee were 1. Man of the Hour 1. SAMP. Was it Sam? SAMP? San Andreas Multiplayer? I briefly got that on my PC back in the day. I had a hot air balloon and a Batmobile, and that blew my mind with mods. And the PC couldn't run it. It was low frames, but it was... I should install some on this PC, but I'm worried it's going to fill it with stuff, to be fair. But yeah, we'd stay until 100k. You sit there and you tempt me. And you know I will. Because what gets me going, what gets my juices flowing, is when people say you can't. I'm signing every petition that comes out of this channel because they're accurate AF. I had an idea for a petition, but I thought it was too soon. This is the first one that's picked up steam. I had a good idea. I won't say what it is, but I had a good idea. It was let us vote on something. And it was a good vote. Votes you wouldn't believe. Got more ones. Who knows? We've got who knows. Ones and who knows. 911 votes left. I'm 100% staying for some of them jokes. No school, late one. They've got no school. You are correct. Dave's correct. Kids have no school. But I'm hoping that I can figure out some way that I can be free tomorrow to do a live stream middle of the day for this one. Jennifer, don't do this to me. Come on now. Got all the ones here. Based on the Harrier, flying around in my Hydra. Based on the Harrier. I wish San Andreas counted my hours. One sec, I just got motion at the back. I got a security camera. Just come up saying motion on the back. It might be my mate. If it's my mate, I'll have to jump off the mic. It's coming. It's 4:20. That's snow. Is it snowing? Hang on a sec, but I'm going to just stick my head out. Is that? I think my CCTV camera just picked up snow. Let me just stick my head out the door. One sec. One sec. I've got a thermometer outside. It might be. It's a trap. I love you looking out for me. That was the weirdest thing. It looked like snow on my security camera. But I went outside and it was like dry. Or not dry, it was wet, you know what I mean? Thanks for letting us know. What, the snow, the petition, everything. You know, the 20-mile-an-hour zones, the low-traffic neighbourhoods, the Sadiq Khans, the Keir Starmer, the Rachel from accounts. We had Tony Blair in the chat. Everyone. It was an orb. Oh, don't get me started on orbs. I'll be here all night. I swear, if someone puts the word pyramids in the chat, I might just be here for 4 hours. So don't do it. I suspect. Yeah, everyone should get a security camera. It's a Blink one. Amazon Blink. 49591. We're doing it, fellas. 50,000. Did you see 2C Song? I did. Singing about kicking out migrants whilst he was born in Iran. Which is interesting. We've got Wu Lee with the pyramids. Blood Nose with the pyramids. Dwayne with the pyramids. It's not conspiracy time. It's not. I need to respond to you. That's what I need to do. 400. Who made Mark? Don't do it to me, Mark. Don't ask me that question. Don't ask me that question, Mark. I'll be here all night. Because they don't know. Because there's You're gonna get me started. Nobody knows. Nobody knows who built the pyramid. We're almost passing. I'm gonna go once it gets to 50. After 50. What's all this pyramid chat? Basically, if you get me going, I'm gonna be here all night talking about conspiracy theories. I can't do it. Nobody mentions Stonehenge. Motion at my back. 1 sec. If I have to go, it might be my mate. No. It might be rain. They look smaller now. Yeah, security. You can't be security. Guys, I had I know it's about to pass 50,000. If anyone wants to screen record this and put it on Twitter or whatnot, I do. But I've got an incredible idea for home security. I had a great idea for home security. Hot sauce. Hot sauce. We're not allowed pepper spray in the UK. You can't have it. No pepper. Oh, you can't spray pepper in the UK. Hot sauce. Squeezy bottle of hot sauce. Does that make sense? You squeeze bottle, hot sauce, home intruder. Do you know what I mean? I think I'm onto something here. One in every room. I think a security camera, hot sauce in every room of the house, as well as different instruments. Oh yeah, I could get them twice, 2 hands. Oh, Dwayne, profile photo. We're just about to pass 50,000. If anyone wants to screen record this is probably the moment to screen record it. If anyone wants to subscribe and like as well, like the stream. This one seems like it's going to go far. Because the last one was quite vague. You know, the last petition was quite vague. Whereas this is a lot more specific. There we go, 50,001. 50,001 signatures. And it was 2 hours ago, this was passing 20,000. It was 19 to 20,000 2 hours ago. And here we are at 50,000. That's unbelievable. That really is. Let's get some 50Ks in the chat. Got some pyramids in the chat, 50Ks in the chat, LFGs in the chat, 30K in 2 hours. That's impressive. Woohoos, let's go in the chat. Got some Woo-lees in the chat. Another Woo-lee in the chat. Dave in the chat. Raccoonus in the chat. Sam King, long-term commenter king in the chat. impressive stuff. Just shows you how annoyed people are. 15k an hour. So it slowed. No, it slowed about. So it's sped up to about 9 to 10,000, and that's where it is at the moment. But yeah, 50k, 50 pyramids from Wu Lee. He wants me here all night. Nice picture. Oh, that's hilarious. But yeah, now that it's 50,000, because there will be some in the chat saying, oh, wow, why don't you stay till 60,000? You know, and then it's not long till 70,000. And let's face it, if you've stayed until 70,000, you might as well just stay until 100,000. And that's how it starts. That's how it. Yeah, that's how I end up doing till 4 in the morning. But we're going to do bright and early tomorrow, and I think I'm going to do a couple of live streams over this weekend. I'll figure out. Yeah, 100,000 tomorrow. Yeah. Well predicting Dave. You know, Nostradamus Neil. We're predicting it all. You know, 3 million. Well, Blood Nose or Blood Nace, as he was for a couple of weeks. I did like that name, Blood Nace. 3 million, fair play. But yeah, let me jump off the mic. I will leave this going. I love you all. Fair play. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget that this stream is sponsored by Manscaped. Nah, it's sponsored by you. But yeah, fair play. I salute you. A real salute for real people. Fair play. But yeah, I'm going to keep this stream running. We still got the music on. Let me check. I have music. What's this one? And let me refresh everything so it's nice and fresh. Don't do the cat salute. I'm going to be here all night explaining why. I'll see you in a bit. Tomorrow's video, make sure you're there. I appreciate that. So David, stay. Come on, my voice. Why only 670 likes? I know. It's a conspiracy. But yeah, I appreciate that. Twice baked spuds, I'm going to respond. I am the worst when it comes to responding. Countdown Killer was there, was he? He was, fair play. I didn't see it, but fair play. But yeah, I appreciate that, and have a good evening. Have a great evening. Unbelievable.